The sensational Alex Harvey Band.
Okay, well, might as well make day 3 video here at the estate sale. Of day 3, all I brought home was this bucket of reel-to-reels, and there's like, I guess, 5 boxes of 45s. And originally, I bought all the remaining tape media in that estate sale on the last day there, Saturday. I got there about an hour before it closed. That's the first time I've ever done anything like that. I was just going to try to pick up the leftovers or just see what happens to all the stuff. And it was happening basically like I figured. You know, people were just buying the rest of it out, you know, dirt cheap. So I bought all remaining tape, video, audio, whatever. So I got all the 8 tracks, reel-to-reels, cassettes, VHS, beta, all those tapes. I got everything that was left in the house for $20, and that included all the plastic buckets they were in, any type of portable bag that the cassettes were in, cassette shells, plastic shells they were in, anything they were in. I got all of that for $20. You know, originally the guy asked me, you know, what would I give him for all the 8 tracks, and I told him $20, you know, and he said okay. You know, I was kind of surprised about that, so I went and kind of looked through them again and I went back up there and told him, you know, kind of having a little bit of second thoughts here. I don't think there's enough there that I want. And he says, well, how much would you give me then? I said, well, I'll give you $20 for all the tapes, you know. So that meant all the 8 tracks, cassettes, videos, and all that. And he said yes. So I said, wow, that is going to be a lot of stuff for $20 bucks. So I made the deal with him, and I was carrying it all out there, and it just kept filling up and filling up and filling up my truck. By the time I was done, it was full from the back of the bed to the tailgate, and from the bottom of the bed up to the camper top, and some of it was even in the back seat of my truck. You know, it was an amazing amount of stuff for 20 bucks. You know, but as I was loading it up, I thought, you know, what am I going to do with all this? And one of the other guys that was there, he was buying all the albums, and he asked me how much I paid for them. I told him outright, I paid $20 for all these. And I told him, well, I would sell all this to him if he wants it, you know. And after I got everything outside, we made the deal. I sold him everything that I bought for 20 bucks for $75, plus a copy of Rockin' Records. It's basically like a price guide. So basically what I bought for $20, I sold for equivalent of about 100 bucks. And it was an amazing deal. And I wished I would have taken a picture of that, because, you know, to see a whole pickup load full of 8 tracks is kind of weird, you know. It just got so dark, I knew this phone wouldn't take a picture of it. But after we got everything unloaded right there at his house, he had a digital camera, and he took 3 pictures of it. He said he was going to send them to me, but I haven't received them yet. I don't know if he wrote down the email address wrong, or I gave it to him wrong or something. I'll give him a call. I think I still have his number, but man, that was the nicest guy. And he took me in his house, showed me all of his albums, his jukebox and everything. Man, it was an amazing night. Not only for all the crap I bought, he was happy to buy all that from me for $75, and plus a copy of that book. And yeah, we just talked and talked for a couple of hours there about music in general and everything. But hey, reel-to-reel wise, you know, I got some pretty good tapes, you know, Ampex and TDK, Scotch, Sony. You know, these 45s are pretty wild. You know, it's singing multiplication tables. And check out that price on there, $10.95. It's copyright 1971. So man, that must have been really expensive. I can get that open. I mean, they're all in here too. Pretty interesting. More interesting stuff. I like saying interesting. Guy Lombardo. I mean, all these are in here. It has a little metal insert. They're all in there. Got 45s with the small hole. Pretty cool stuff that I want to go through. And you know, I've got more reel-to-reels than I know what to do with it at this point. But the guy was into rock and roll so much, there's probably going to be a lot of rock and roll on these, so it's kind of interesting listening to these. You know, I was listening to one earlier, and it's, you know, like a lot of the reel-to-reels I get, they're recordings of radio stations, and you get to hear the commercials and the weather reports, you know, back in the day, and it's kind of interesting. But, yeah, $20. Well, he let me keep all the reel-to-reels out of the $20 worth of tapes. You know, that was kind of cool of him. So, man, what a score. What a score that weekend. So, just out of completeness again, I guess this is day 3, and that's what I got. And I sold a few things, and basically I got all this stuff, and I got cash already to boot. So, it'll probably be a long time till there's another haul like this. All right, good hunting. See y'all later.